follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope.
You would gather materials here. Master, can we really afford to carry more? Goblins approach!
You cannot be too careful.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
I've got you. Use this chance to recover. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
A fine display of skill.
Plenty more where that came from.
I like that.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. Remember, knowing your limits does not make you weak. Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
earned ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Come to think of it,
We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
My magics are at your disposal. At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Two words for that performance. Utter.
be careful of the oozes, Master.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but have you always pursued your current vocation in your service to the Arisen?
It might surprise you to know I was once a mage. I took great pride in healing our master's wounds in battle.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. This is rather thrilling.
This has gone from bad to worse.
Witness my ire!
Some of us get complacent. I trained.
What must needs be done? I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Well met, my son.
Oh there.
Fancy a gander? I find... Goods for sale. Much obliged.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like. To change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morn.
Here in Vermont, there, they believe that some divine flow. In that regard,
You looking good luck. He brooks no chatter with us during training, and makes for hope. I'm not quite sure where his house is.
Wearing armor all day.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft all top. I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. You'd think they'd have learnt from that last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
Fear not, it is well in hand. Haven't you a lantern arisen? That's quite the drop.
We shan't fall if we remain calm and watch our footing.
No room for carelessness. A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
What is it? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our rank. Apologies for assuming. Many keep their distance on account of the At the very least, easier said than done. What I wouldn't give for some deep... Mayhap you could aid us. Much appreciated.
Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
Well met.
Naught save a shooting star could heighten the sky's majesty this night.
'Tis as you say.
This is a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Just grateful I can...
Gran, I want to learn magic, please.
This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden it. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest. Why not turn your aspirations elsewhere?
Why must you always take Father's side? I'd have thought you'd understand how I feel better than anyone.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
always sets me to thinking. This place.
Why won't they let me
What am I to do? Would that I could allow her to do. Would that I could allow her to do.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
Oh, I should tell you. There's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now? Right, just follow me.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
This is no great shock to me.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Fancy a gander? I've always a pleasure.
Shopping is such... fun.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Say, you've got a decent arm. No need to be humble. Pray, sir, I'm after an instructor. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone. And this Baron fellow, I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. Many thanks, sir.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
Wearing armor all day.
Give the oxen feed.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Surely I'm overdue a day. Not good will come of this. Somebody!
Answer for this. Fine. Out of the car, all of you.
Feast your eyes on this!
Fear not, you're safe with me.
Just what I was waiting for.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right. Thick of crowds, but here, many thanks. Reckon your trade towns can make you right.
Business hasn't been the best for some time now.
Many thanks.
Suppose that's enough for one day. I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Is there anything to do round here?
Have you found any grimoires? You know not where they are. I shall divulge but one village assailed by the...
Good to see you, Master.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
I can get just about anywhere.
This job
Least I have my life. That's bloody early.
Well met, son. How might I be
My
of service?
feet always lead me here.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. The creation of a masterpiece, many thanks to you.
I've seen better days, that's for sure. Seems my feet.
All honest coin is made while the sun is high.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
At least here I can let down my hair.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I've been here so long I almost forgot why I came.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then the item you requested. Complete. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Hope to see you again.
This is a forgery, is it not? A copy, in other words, with no inherent value. What do we hope to do with it?
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery or because they believe it to be authentic.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I've been here so long I almost forgot why I...
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then the item you requested is complete. Many thanks to you.
These writings could be of import. Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer
This ox cart's bound for Vernwood. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had...
I'll not take that from you.
What good will come of this? What am I to do?
At least I have take a look while you're here, eh? Might as well take a look while you're here. Eh? Stop by again soon.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my...
Ain't got the foggiest.
I suppose you'll be wanting my help. Oh, very well.
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Unbelievable.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
While you're here, eh? Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks.
Oh dear.
Look, as long as you please.
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
I cannot wait to see your nimble blade work, Master.
Where you don't flit about so much, you trip over your own feet.
Any mistakes this time.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome.
This isn't right.
Makes my blood boil.
I might stay a while.
You're gonna regret that. I think not. It's gonna be a lonely life.
I'll have nightmares.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I suppose 'tis so.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
not stopping.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I'm in no hurry to leave. I must be vigilant. Townsmen. When Jem?
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Take a better mind than mine to solve this.
Trust in yourself and
This is unacceptable.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook.
My sleep on my
It is a strange sort that ventures willingly into darkness.
Oh, you pulled that off.
Not even I can
I'll have you back on your feet in no time at all.
I am in your debt.
Take a moment to recover. You needn't push yourself.
What an exhausting day it's been.
Suppose I'd best be heading home.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
It is quiet. I fancy a kip.
All this patrolling does a number on my
I've had well enough of this.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I've got the focus. My shift's only just begun.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you...
This is beyond unjust. Fine. Out of the car. Don't consider me your bulwark.
I should hope some pitiful foe will give you no trouble.
That's made my day.
The view from the back of an ox cart is a fine one, I must say.
Drivers can be a decent source of gossip.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Many thanks to you. Well, if you think me a liar, then the creation of a masterpiece. Hope to see you again.
I'll do as I please. Let 'em try.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then the item you requested is complete. Many thanks to you.
You would entrust this item of import to me, Master? Very well. I shall keep it safe till you have need of it.
Where? There's always demand for weapons. Particularly near. Always a pleasure.
Need anything? Might as well take a look. Look while you're... Many thanks.
Quite the sum of gold we just spent. 'Tis clear the Arisen is no miser.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone that we might do it again soon.
Let them try and stop. This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let...
Were you then?
I got the foggiest.
Suppose things can't always go my way.
Fine. Stand and fight, you gutless one.
You'll not live to regret this!
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
See what's selling.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
What was the saying?
Now I have to go to the market on top of all else.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit.
Still a while to go before we shit's over.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Falls on me to resolve this.
I'll not take that from you.
A smashing success.
Some among their ranks employ ranged attacks. I recommend we make felling them our top priority.
I cannot imagine what purpose this forgery might serve, but mayhap 'twill become clear in time.
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery, or because they believe it to be authentic. Twas a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Rest assured, Master. You'll...
Fear not, you're safe with me.
Not good enough!
That was a sight to behold.
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
I ought to have braced for that.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. What a view. I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Feast your eyes on this!
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
'Tis no great shock to me.
What is it? 'Tis dreadful. All I want is to... If only I had a grim... If you find any, you needn't seek them out. Any you happen to find will do. There. All done. May... Oh, and... Gran is like to convert... Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that then you have my gratitude? Oh, mayhap this will suffice. 'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who... Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket.
Miss Tricia was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful.
I knew it to be so. I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open. Tis dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip. If I might have my say, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
It certainly isn't easy work, but I am proud to be counted upon.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me? Good of you to go to the trouble. Many thanks. I've you to thank for that new recruit. The lad's well eager, he is. Soldiers like him boost. There's just one problem. Seeing a lad so spirited sets my blood. Need I explain? What say you? Glad to hear it. Think of it like a game. Whoever seeing as you're no warrior, let's begin. I dare say I've ne'er met anyone a commendable sort.
Sir Baron, you must come! A goblin pack has descended over by the rope bridge. We're in need of your...
My thanks for the report. Our goblins can be dastardly. We'll have...
Wait! I here! Watch my back!
I'd hasten home, but it's not my duty.
Like it or not, I must go where
Wait, bye!
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
was that?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Randall! What happened?
Sir, we managed to fell the goblins, but then a cyclops charged us out of nowhere. We stuck the beast with arrows till one of them pierced its eye. It fled, but I've no doubt...
Never mind that, lad. You survived. It would seem my days of peace are at end. Do you recall the soldier we met on the road? They'll want me to take responsibility for that, I just know it. I doubt such a thing would be asked of any human instructor. There's no fighting it. But I'll be damned if I let the
Fiends were felled, yet Sir Baron will be made to suffer all the same. It is a hard life for Beastrons in Vermund.
I fear the consequences of... this bungle.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour.
Follow me.
Let me be the one to collect it.
We've arrived, I see. That's
Not again.
managed to avoid the worst by some miracle. I am grateful for your... You must come visit us again. Once...
Was a near thing.
I am grateful.
Suppose I could enjoy some Apart from my joints, I've naught to complain of.
That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
This is rather thrilling.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Look, Master! Goblins!
Like it or not, I must go where people call me.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Shift over. Sign of my report.
Reckon you stole.
This shan't go down well. This shan't go down.
Ah, Drells, Sir Baron seems impatient. Or mayhap he's in for a suppose there's no use in my work.
Baron's really... I've been well busy. That Cyclops was a fearful but still. Look him, I should like to make him proud.
This shan't go down.
Sets my thoughts down. Have a gander at my wares. You shan't hope to see you again ere long.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if
You shan't hear me complain. You'll not live to regret this!
Methinks I cannot abandon my post.
Aye. We're not allowed to talk.
I've a pressing...
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? A fine display of skill.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
I understand the inclination, Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
Come to think of it, when I reflect upon my time as a mage, I can only assume I did not live up to your expectations. Now that I'm a sorcerer, I promise I shan't disappoint you. When it comes to the magical arts, at least.
Hoy, 'twould seem I've you to thank for saving me as well as Gran. Who could have suspected things would happen as they did? Gran said 'twas because the magic within me is many times she's going to teach me how to control. Oh, that reminds me. I'll need to study hard if I'm to...
To think the young lass...
This might surprise you, but and since you've been so... I always wanted... I'm going to devote myself...
Suppose I could enjoy...
I need to teach you one of my techniques. I take this.
Right, just follow me.
Well met. You couldn't have come at a better time. Word of my dismissal arrived just a few hours past. 'Twould seem my time here's reached its end. Can't say I'm happy about it. I'm rather fond of this place. And if you'll remember, 'tis where you and I first spoke. Going, are you?
Sir! The Cyclops has come!
Feast your eyes on this! Seem our foe is unbalanced. Let us finish this. Bring the beast down!
Marshal lead the charge!
Hi, sir. I've been better, as...
Glad to hear it. Make for the encampment and inform your captain of what...
Aye, sir.
Full glad I am to see you unharmed, my... Be careful. Nearly trodden the flower.
I'll get that for you.
Thank heavens.
What a view. I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savour the scene.
I knew it to be so.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
No easy thing, making a living. I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Everyone's as tired as I.
Wait for the
Hail! I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation. Come see me anytime.
I have no issue falling asleep. Thank you, Arisen. I promise to wield this maester's teaching well and prove myself worthy of your faith.
I'm dead on. Must eat after a day's training.
Stars. I'm nodding off where I stand.
I mustn't let the captain see.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Fancy a gander? I
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Already? Brother. I'll just get warmed up. Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Master, goblins!
Hi there. I was just wondering if I'd get to see you one more time before I'd... You've done much on my behalf, 'tis true. If this ordeal has taught me anything, 'tis to have faith in my ability. See, I have a friend who emigrated there, who happens to be in need of an instructor. And I figured, even if it means serving under different banners, at least I'll still be helping soldiers. Suppose this is where we part, eh? And may the sun shine brightly on whatever...
I am glad to know that Sir Baron has found a new path. Mayhap we ought to go and visit him later. See how he... fares.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
This seems funny to me, truth be told.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
I heard what transpired. You cannot imagine my relief when I say...
Well met, sir. For bread and board, you'll find none better.
You shan't hear me
Tis dark out, but we mustn't let that dim our spirits.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Shall we get underway?
You've come. Tis a strange thing. I ne'er knew how vast the sky was, till I left Meld behind. Time and again you have come to my aid. Would that I could repay you in some way. Alas, there is little I have to offer. Yet, if your heart e'er aches for a place to call home, then may this village No, not the village. If e'er you're in need of a hearth to return to, then let it be mine. Whate'er trials we may
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Do come again.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
These are troubled times, but rest assured, our... Doors shall remain open. And our beds soft. You know where to find. I'm certain there looks as long as you...
Perhaps a stroll through town.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
This ox cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had...
The sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Like...
How dare you! Am I expected to simply accept this? Hey!
My magics are at your disposal.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I rattle you, see?
One wrong move.
Can't touch us.
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
No! I am in your debt.
Take a moment to recover. Push yourself.
Drenched, eh? Can't say I envy you. Consider me your bulwark.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist. This is beyond
We'll see who's got the right.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
lots to do. Precious little time. My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Have you found any grimoires? Very well. Patience, my pupil. A riddle most Meteoron? It differs from all magics known. Tell me, who taught you this magic? Trisha taught you? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? Amy ought... Wait. Hold. It ought to be on my daughter's hand, not yours.
Someone to talk to.
It's no easy thing.
Need anything?
Making a living as a soldier.
Stock some
Well met, son. How might I be of
Dreams
service?
are free, I say.
I'm dead on my feet after this right now.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds.
I have no issue falling... A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Always a fresh breeze blowing around.
I better get to work.
It is well tiring being so alert all day long.
Suppose that's enough for one, eh?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
So, you seek to go on through. Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
May the heavens look kindly upon us.
Well, now, this is a... Seems you can't go anywhere of late without hearing about... I just hope its presence doesn't bode anything sinister. Aye, you've a bit of a special... This is for you. Listen, there's all... I've dedicated my life to perfecting my abilities as a soul. As such, there's no greater gift I could... You've proven yourself. Aye, you're welcome to...
You would gather materials here, Master? Come... We really afford to carry more?
Oi! Keep out!
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
Here at last.
Amy has told me of aught that transpired. In truth, I know not what. I dreaded the thought of my daughter sharing. In hindsight, mayhap if you would still learn of my magic, I must bear the talent for the acquisition of magics. One I would nurture by teaching. I do not do so lightly.
I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Town's might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Need anything? Many thanks.
Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons. But particularly near the... Always a pleasure.
Could you come over here?
Suppose I can always run.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowd. But here. At least. You'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Many thanks.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
What's to do? How precious little time.
Are you bad enough for a few sensual spices?
We've heard a lot about this Lord Phasus fellow. Perhaps we'll finally gain an audience with him at Moonglint Tower. I can guide you there if you wish.
This place is lovely. I might stay.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
I've got to focus.
Few are privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
The gods' way. We have we ne'er lost faith. If 'tis mad. May this bring happiness to our... Fate unites us once again. We presume that Lord Phasus... How do you fare? We must serve as a model for our people to imitate. Sometimes this is the
Only place I can find peace.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
I might make it look easy, but only from experience.
I could go on an adventure.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can change at leisure doing...
Thank you, Arisen. I promise to wield this maester's teaching well and prove myself worthy of your faith.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Leave off!
Dorian!
Light of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
That's it! Look at that!
What's to do? How precious little time.
Longer than my arm.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You... Naught to lose, and you might.
even. Many thanks.
A vocation that boasts mastery of both bow and magic is formidable indeed.
The Arisen's graceful form will find no equal upon the battlefield.
Interested in my wares?
I'm off to the tavern.
No need for I need a favour. Us. Oh well. Can't all.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Leave it to me. Shall I assist? Never fear, for I am here.
over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Have at me. I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
If we must. Let us finish this quickly.
No quarrel.
What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Unbelievable.
Get my hands on you!
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items.
I suppose I'll handle this.
Who's there? This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
I can foresee no reason not to make use of this.
Oh, a ballista!
Let us make use of this during battle. No doubt, it will catch our foes unawares. Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes! An exemplary performance.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Leave it to me. Shall I assist?
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Off so soon. He'd only just rested.
It's well to be prepared, but over-preparation is not. think of it. We're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
We must each of us hone our skills.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
Okay. Careful. Oxen are like to charge when angered.
Risen? Aren't you forgetting something? Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Lose their own impatience.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve gets far with one of its lot.
No quarrel here.
Count on me to keep you safe. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
You'll not live to regret this!
A fine display of skill.
That'd be a service.
Aptly said. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
It's a pleasure to serve you, Master. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Get back here!
You've nowhere to go.
You keep me alive, and I take the rest.
Lay down your arms.
I shan't let you get away. I shan't let you get away. I shan't let you get away.
My magics are at your disposal. gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
We would be ill-advised to proceed without light. It would seem our fight is not yet done.
If we must. Let us finish this quickly.
No quarrel here.
That's a fine craftsmanship. Perhaps better than anything we have at present.
Would be a welcome addition to our armory.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
Keeping well enough. And you? Hi! No need to overthink it. You can many thanks.
So, you've chosen the path of the warfarer. In many ways, 'tis the apex of vocations.
'Tis a vocation demanding ample faith in one's abilities, and well worthy of respect.
Well met.
I won't seek. Would you consider doing me a favor? I see.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose. A good sleep does wonders.
Now my fangs are like to pull out. Do my time to command the stage. Now that's not welcome. Use a mug of ale. All three. I'm dead on my feet.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
This place is too comfortable.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Polishing my armor can be fun.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
The battle already? Wasn't much of a reprieve.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover. Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. My magics are at your disposal. We've heard a lot about this kind of aim for the creature's heart. Beware! Prepare! Now's our chance to strike! too, mate.
Not good enough. All might have been lost in the throes of battle, yet we put up a brave fight, and here we stand.
Considering the might of our combined experience, what other outcome could there have been?
Shall we make them rue their own impatience?
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with this up.
'Tis easily done. Seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. You've no need of my guidance. By all means, lead the way.
Perhaps the Arisen has recruited something impressive. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Feast your eyes on this!
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
Cannot thank you enough.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you.
Come to think of it, not good enough.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Greeting. Its healing waters draw upon them. Always a pleasure.
Glendor has found...
See a look at my wares. Monsters make more drinking companions.
I feel as good as new. Let the adventure continue. I'll be ready to tackle whatever comes.
Is easily done.
This looks as good a place as any.
You know, Sol, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash.
There are worse things than to... Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out.
Be well, Arisen.
Let
I'm
us
not one
work together to honor the...
We've heard a lot about this Lord.
I've wept. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. What with the volcano? No, growing more. Much obliged.
You know, Sol, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a refill. For your head at least. Always a pleasure.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Prepare for battle!
I ought to brace for that.
Combine your slayer skill.
It's a bit early to be trained, Andy. The enemy yet remains.
I like it. My magics are at your disposal.
Reckless opponent makes for easy work.
With ease and done. Grabbing hold!
Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We've heard a lot about this Lord Phases. Just will finally get an audience on what you're going to have to. I can guide you to the flesh.
Are we leaving already? Bother. Time's just getting warmed up. Let's see what you sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
We ought to steer clear of lava. No armour opposite.
Watch out for the knackers, Master!
Consider me your bull.
I seem to have taken a hit.
Of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
It would seem the stone puppet has stopped. Have the wounded been tended to?
Yes, my lord.
Good. I trust you are prepared, Sovereign of Vermont.
Will it really be all right? I'm not about to be charred, am I?
Fear not. You are in no danger. The dragon shall be under my control when it appears. Come. Let us press onward.
Why? Peruse it. Your letters. Do you come again? Well met. Hope to see you again.
stay in such a place?
Beg pardon if my... But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
I have no issue falling asleep.
I thought you might choose that vocation, Master. It suits you admirably.
Beg pardon if my hospital... But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions... asked.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Well, thank you, sir. How do they do that?
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off...
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it. Danger air slithers when least expected.
What manner of traps?
That contraption must serve some purpose. Would you care to test it, Arisen?
Your fate is ours to share. And whether ill or boon awaits, the experience shall be no less valuable to us.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Arisen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
At last we may confront the pretender to your title, Master. I hope the man has made his peace.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Fret not. We'll make the pain go away. Hold just a moment.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the dogma of dragons is unmade. You could ne'er understand, Arisen. We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its safe chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. Shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider the reason. How it is thou came to be. How have the once closed paths before we come to be breathed? Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet, Arisen, whatever hapless faith there is may be, perchance 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, What is thy desire? Is it to slay the
Give you more than a blister. Time will dodge well.
Even our battle here this road has thou not. That runs where the better being watch from silence.
Leave this to me. I'll distract you.
And if thou hast yet to see this truthfulness, then thou art a fool.
Rise, raging winds!
Come, Arisen. Is this the sum of thy might? Thou is it to slay the dragon by delivering the world from darkness? Dost thou mighty
Breath. Give you more than a blister.
Arisen, hast thou realized thy wonder? Even our battle here was preordained.
Watch for an opportunity and strike at its heart.
That work was well.
It's loads of parties in sight. Strike well!
This world, even though I sleep, that there is naught.
Right now, I'll make the pain go away. Hold on, stay right there.
Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
I shall see to it this does not happen again. Witness my
This is where the Arisen shall settle the score, once and for all.
full fear from our hearts.
I will give every ounce within me for our cause.
Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
it to slay the dragon by delivering the world from darkness?
Not rest. Give me more than a blister.
Hast thou realized I might have By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge. Are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire. It is power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
The choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the rivers of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the Great Will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being could survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile. Worst thing, bereft of the cycle, naught would be born into its safe chaos, great and
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and eyes. You find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains. The vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is behold. Twill all come to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, in the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we... take stock of our surroundings?
Some days passed, we used the... Yes, most of the snakes had scarpered. They... still...
Well met, sir.
Fascinating. To see these tales play out so differently is one of the few privileges of...
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can cheat. Many thanks.
Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Perhaps this, too, is Lord Phaesus' doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
My sword arm could use some...
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your... In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end... After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day, a host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land. Luz, the Oracle, called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take... I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might... Alas, try what I might. Your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all... Ah, yes. After you that was perhaps a host of Lars the Oracle. As she tells, it is surely only a matter of time. Indeed. Well, in your absence, I had hoped your pawn might tell me, Arisen. What? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, could that have been the world forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? And speculate I shall. Now, if you can find a way to end this
Oh, Master. How long I've slept? Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I'm awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, 'tis quite a relief.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
Whatever our squabbles may have been.
So you're here. Now that I think of it, I do seem to recall... But it matters not. We seek to divide. If you've an interest in helping us, 'tis all the same. Either way. Leave me be. If you've an interest in help...
Such quietude.
A peculiar sensation filled me during my time with Lord Faesus. Though I was unconscious, I could always sense your presence, Arisen. I was relieved beyond measure to find that our bond remained unsevered for all that.
Touching. But alas, that's where our heartening thoughts end. For the world is now in peril and there is much to be done. We fight!
Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes!
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
I understand the inclination, Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all. My magics are at your disposal.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. one cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through.
None of the knowledge I have accrued can be of aid.
Then go. Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood. Blood flows through the veins of... lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
Shopping is such fun.
Golf? What makes the world go round?
That's just what I was thinking. Tis a ladder. Shall we...